Excellent. Mark Strong, congratulations on the movie Shazam. It's sort of it's warm, it's funny, it's familiar in the right kind of ways, and it's not afraid to put kids in the centre, which is quite unique nowadays for superhero movies. Do you think that's why it works?
I think it works for a lot of reasons, but I think it's really bold having kids front and centre. What I'm amazed by is how accomplished they are. I was asked a few times, you know, what did you teach them? And I was like, there's nothing they need to learn from me because they're all just really good. You know, Asher, Jack, all of the guys in the foster home, they're really quite impressive. So, yeah, they can hold their own in the middle of the film. But I think more importantly, what makes the film is the fact that there's that heartfelt story in the middle of it. Yes, you've got the good and you've got the humour, and it subverts the genre by being, you know, way funnier than you could imagine. And yes, you've got the darkness, and Dave Sandberg coming from horror has made it really dark, which is great.
I think having, like, because there's this like 80s vibe almost with it, that Zachary's talked about it being sort of Amblin-y, a little Goonies, little Gremlins. It means some of the darker elements with yourself hit a little bit harder when some people are off, shall we say, not to ruin it for anyone.
Yeah.
You are it's quite abrupt, I think.
I think it's really bold to do that, and I think the reason for that is that we realised, or David realised, as light as the one side of the story gets, and as much fun as there is to be had with that, is fantastic. But if you don't bookend that with something that's truly scary, there's no jeopardy, there's no danger. Our heroes aren't in danger, and therefore, you know, that side of the story becomes irrelevant. Whereas I think what he's done is he's made him, you know, that whole boardroom sequence is really more scary than you might imagine in a film like this. But, you know, kids love to be scared, and it just means that the balance is there between good and evil.
I'm going to wrap things up with, you'll be getting loads of superhero powers, questions and whatnot, villains and such. But if you could play a superhero, if you could turn that around and play any superhero in film, what would it be?
Well, you see, I know the answer to that question because I have been asked that before. Only once.
Only once?
Once was enough. Yeah, rather than it being a regular question, but it's a good one because it kind of answers the question also of what superpower I would like to have. And having thought of all of them, it's got to be speed. It's got to be the Flash. I would like, bit old to play the Flash, I know, but the idea of super speed, I think, is more intriguing to me than even flight or invisibility.
Hey, we made Samuel L. Jackson look like 30 years younger. We could do the same for you. Don't worry about it. Mark, a pleasure, sir. Good luck with the film.
Yeah,
Superb.
thank you
really
very much.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
The stuff in the sport home goal.